While binge watching might seem like a luxury, some cities around the country are calling it a utility. As Carter Evans reports, that means they're trying to tax it.
This tax doesn't make sense. This one is just a money grab. And that's all I got to say.
The Pasadena City Council has been taking heat for weeks after announcing a 9.4% tax on streaming video, calling it a utility, so it can be taxed like water and electricity.
My constituents do not want this tax.
Even if it's just a couple of bucks to help out the city?
Even if it's just a couple of dollars that it's being taxed twice.
Councilman Tyrone Hampton says the surprise tax was designed to make up for lost tax revenue from people getting rid of cable TV and home phones.
I read it multiple times and I was just like, well, when did this happen?
It happened when Pasadena voters modernized a law in 2008 to tax cell phones like landlines, never anticipating it could be applied to video streaming. 41 California cities now have similar laws.
Folks are going to wake up and see tax line items on their Netflix and Hulu bills, and they're not going to be happy.
Internet Association Director Robert Callahan believes cities could be violating federal law because the government doesn't allow tax on the internet.
Utilities are electricity and water and sewer and all sorts of other types of actual utilities. Websites and apps don't fit that mold whatsoever.
That hasn't stopped cash-strapped cities across the country. Chicago is currently being sued for charging a 9% tax on video streaming, and Pennsylvania is charging a 6% tax on everything from apps to downloads to help close a $1.3 billion budget gap. And now, in the face of stiff opposition, Pasadena has put its new tax plan on hold.
And where do we stop? You know, is it Hulu? Is it Netflix? Is it Pandora? Every time you stream music in your car? Sure. I mean, where do we actually stop?
So far, no California cities have actually started collecting the unpopular streaming tax, and when they do, they'll likely end up in court. For CBS This Morning Saturday, Carter Evans, Los Angeles.
So the question is, how much is that House of Cards season worth to you?
9% is a lot.
In Chicago is high.
That's really high. I mean, I could see a small tax, but 9%?
That's downright Frank Underwood style.
Yeah, it's a grab.